record is about destiny, and that's why we chose to name the record Amaryllis. It's a flower that grows in the desert, usually in parts of South Africa, and at the time of the year that it grows, it's extremely hot, and there's no real reason as to how it blooms, because there's not a lot of vegetation around it, and that's really the symbolism to the album and what it means. It's about growing every day as a person, and that's what we want everybody to take from this record. It's about rising above and about showing who you are to the world and showing your true colors to the world. So let your amaryllis bloom. We're quite fearless when it comes to making records. We don't ever believe in a top because we're always trying to outdo what we've already done. We're never really satisfied. I can guarantee you that we never will be. And that's a good thing because it keeps us motivated and it pushes us. It allows us not to be desensitized to any situation or any subject that we're talking about or what it is that we're trying to convey to the world. We definitely are four gentlemen that have something to say. Ultimately, when we were in the studio this time, working on Amaryllis, we didn't look at any of the other three records because that's just not the way that we approach music. It was a different day, it was a new time. You know, it's the next chapter in this machine, in this life form, in this living piece of art that we call Shinedown. Bully, you know, isn't specifically about me. It's about everyone that's ever had, you know, a confrontation with someone. It's not a song that's condoning violence. What it's condoning is survival. Nobody has the right to come up to anyone and physically or mentally hit you or attack you. You know, you can't bow down. You shouldn't have to feel in any way, shape, or form that you have to be programmed to be weak. Stand up for yourself, you know, because that's part of life.
I'll Follow You Down is my favorite song on the record. I came in, Eric and Brenda wrote the song, and I came in on the day that Eric was finishing up production on the demo. And I remember hearing it and thinking lyrically what an amazing song it was and how universal it was and how worldly it was as far as the song goes and can kind of relate to everyone's situation, which is the beautiful part about music to me. You know, Brent and Eric can write a song about a certain situation and you can kind of take that and put it on your everyday life.
We see each other more than we see our own families. We're all of us do. We're practically married for the most part, and having the extra musicianship in the band is always a great thing, and I think that's what changes the sound of Shinedown, and that's how we continue to grow. We all become better musicians over time. We all become better songwriters over time, and now having the input of Zach and Eric in the band has just made those songs even better than probably what they could have been before, and I think you'll hear it in Amaryllis how much the songwriting has matured.
I found a note with your name and a picture of us.
A song like Unity, which is 100% about as you go through your day, think about this, as you walk down the street, as you go to your job, as you are out in the world, you know, all the people that you'll meet along the way, in all reality, that's your brother and your sister, you know, and it's about building each other up instead of tearing each other down. There is always a compromise, there is always a better result that can happen when people look at each other, you know, face to face, and they talk to one another, and they actually look inside each other and find out who they truly are as a person. You can totally rise above.
Put your hands in the air if you hear me out there. I've been looking for you day and night. Shine a light in the dark, let me see where you are, 'cause I'm not gonna leave you behind.
We're one of those bands fans that after we get done with the show, we'll go outside and hang out with our fans, sign whatever autographs they want. We never say no.
No matter how cold.
No matter how cold or if it's raining or whatever, they're the ones that keep us here. So you have to give them as much as you can. And it's not like the good old days when the music was dangerous and you didn't know anything about the artist. Those days are gone. So then you have to embrace that your whole life is out there for the fans, and you give it your whole life to them as much as you possibly can. They know more about you than you would want to know.
No one knows whether for me it's boxers or briefs, but I do.
I know.
I know.
We're just not going to tell you.
And the moment of truth is the day that you say, I'm not scared. Put your hands in the air if you hear me out there.
We would like to tell all of our fans that we love you so very, very much and adore you. Our new record is called Amaryllis, and we will see you on the road very, very soon. We'll see you out there.